Well, we did see a little bit of it all weather-wise today. We started out with some decent amounts of snow, and then it turned out to a nice afternoon.
Yeah, absolutely. That sunshine out there today, Kaylee. As soon as I saw that, I started to roll up my blinds a little bit more to let it creep in. So it felt nice to see that.
Yeah, it's definitely a welcomed sight this afternoon, especially because it is going to turn really, really cold as we move through the evening hours tonight. And it may be a little while before we see that sunshine again. So here's what it looks like outside at this point. Cheryl, one of our viewers, sent this in from Alden. A great shot of some of the blue skies and, of course, the snow on the ground. And a lot of you picked up quite a bit of it. We saw anywhere from between about 1 inch over into Allegheny County to places that picked up about a foot of snow over at the Chautauqua Ridge region. So really, we had it all through the overnight. And this is what's left right now on the satellite and radar behind me. Just a couple of flurries continuing to push through places like Niagara, Orleans, Genesee, and Wyoming counties. But again, these are very minimal. And outside of this, it's been a pretty quiet afternoon, and it will be a pretty quiet evening as well. This is the hour-by-hour models for the next little while here. And you'll notice already we're seeing some of the breaks, and that will continue through the overnight tonight. So I am still forecasting mostly cloudy skies, but if you wanted to get out and see that blue moon, that super moon tonight, you may be lucky enough to catch some of these breaks, and you'll be able to do so. However, if you do have plans to step outside, a really good idea, you don't need me to tell you this, to bundle up, because temperatures colder than usual, well below average, falling into the single digits with pretty breezy conditions. Will feel even colder than that. So that's what you need to know for tonight. As of now, we're in the teens for most areas, but there are some isolated spots that have fallen below those double-digit numbers. Springville and Olean, just a few of those spots. Right now, wind speeds across the board are in the teens, so still pretty breezy, and will turn even breezier as we move through the daytime hours of tomorrow. You can expect about 15 to 25 mile per hour winds with gusts close to 35, even 45 miles per hour at times. And already that breeze has worked against us. It's brought much cooler temperatures for today. You'll see down into the mid-20s, about 25 degrees cooler in places like Bradford, Olean, Jamestown, and Wellsville. Only about 15 degrees cooler here in the metro, but a big, big change. And we'll continue to see big changes, but this change you may like. Tomorrow we'll see temperatures go in the opposite direction, climbing back into the mid to upper 30s. Of course, we will get still a few showers throughout the early morning, but overall a pretty quiet afternoon. It's not until Wednesday evening and Thursday morning that we get a cold front swinging through once again. So we'll start out the day on Thursday pretty mild, but throughout the entire day, temperatures are going to continue to fall, and they're going to continue to drop, and that means some lake effect will develop off of what's left of the lake on Lake Erie and, of course, Lake Ontario. So that's what you need to know in terms of snow for the next few days. Overall, tonight, pretty quiet, down into the single digits and teens, with that breeze staying between about 5 and 15 miles per hour. For tomorrow, it's going to be a bit warmer, but will not really feel like it because wind speeds will be, again, between 15 and 25 miles per hour, with gusts close to that advisory range. 45 miles per hour is what we'll feel at times. Light snow is expected, but at best, we're expecting between about a half to 1 inch on the ground. So it may be enough to kind of brush off your car and be kind of pesky, but not a day that you'll have to get out and shovel any longer. That's going to change, however, as we move towards Saturday evening and into Sunday. That's when some more measurable widespread snow will once again return to western New York.